working on the script has been a real journey for me. It's a great detective story, but the more I got deep into the story, the more I was sort of pulled towards the story of the survivors. I had a long meal with Phil Saviano, first time I'd ever met a survivor. I then had a long meal, Tom and I had a long meal with Joe Crowley, both of which were incredible, and I think made us feel even more that we had to get this right for them.
I feel very lucky to have been included in the project because I got to know Phil Saviano, the man I play, and that was really a nerve-wracking day sitting next to Phil, because Josh and Tom were very, very nurturing to the survivors in the film. There was a screening with those guys and the people that portrayed them up in Boston, and it was a wonderfully great thing to do for them and super risky thing to do for us, because I was like, well, what if he hates it, you know? But it turned out to be just one of the greatest days in the whole process for me. Yeah.
I am so deeply grateful that Spotlight not only was made, but also that Hollywood anointed it, because it made it possible to talk about these issues, and it made it possible to tell all of our elected representatives it's safe to side with the victims.
If somebody a year ago told me that I was going to be on the stage of the Zellerbach talking about child sexual abuse, I would have laughed, because nobody wants to hear about this. And this kind of Hollywood attention, the media attention, I can talk about this in front of a large group of people. That's truly remarkable.
I think one reason the Academy Awards is important is because it shows how Hollywood thinks about itself. And often they like to reward politically engaged films like Argo or Crash, 12 Years a Slave. And so I think in some ways Spotlight follows in that tradition. It's the kind of film Hollywood is proud to have made.
In terms of being on this panel with these incredible experts, it's very humbling to see that, you know, the movie is helping to inspire people to come listen to them talk about this issue, and the idea that this actually might create some change, that these experts might use this as a tool to help survivors, you know, to abolish statute of limitations. That to me is pretty exciting.